Okay, my loves, welcome back to Simone Sees. I am back with another energetic tap in, and I'm tapping in just real quick today. I got so much stuff to do, but I just had to tap into this energy real quick because I was out with my son running errands, and like mid trip, I started getting so irritated, right? During our during our little store runs or whatever. I did my workout. And I had no reason to be. I did my workout this morning, did my yoga this morning. Everything was just tip top, right? It's been great. So I just wanted to go ahead and tap into this energy because it was really I know y'all be like, she always talking about something heavy, but it was really, this energy is really, really heavy. It's really bothersome, and it was getting me really was really agitated by this energy. So I want to get the emotion wheel surrounding this energy. If you guys will, we're going to get some mental health energy. I'm not going to be here long. I'm just going to tap in so we can clear this energy out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm burning a rope incense so we can cut whatever cord or attachment that is representative of this energy. Okay? So, spirit ancestors, give me an emotion. Sorry, let me get my pendulum clean. Okay, I had to clean my pendulum. So what is the emotion energy that is present in this energy? Like I said, I was super agitated, okay? Yeah. This person is angry, okay? Whoever this is, they're angry. Because that's how I was feeling. I was getting so irritated. And it was like, I was kind of like in my thought, okay? In my thoughts. But as I was zoning out and trying to figure out what this energy was, I was getting so nauseous. So the energy was kind of like making me sick. You know what I'm saying? And I literally had just been speaking to spirit and asking spirit to, just remove any energies. The truth here, okay? Somebody's angry because maybe they can see the truth or they know the truth about something, okay? But I was asking spirit to just, my best friend used to tell me all the time that when she prayed for certain things, she would pray for God to take the taste out of her mouth. Shout out to my best friend. She would pray for spirit to take the taste out of her mouth when it comes to certain people's situations or things that she might have been, emotionally attached to, or, even subconsciously not knowing that it was making such a difference in her day to day. She would ask spirit to take the taste out of her mouth. So I was literally reiterating those prayers and those words, and asking spirit to take the taste out of my mouth for whoever was, present energetically in my energy, trying to attach themselves to my energy. And once I did that prayer, that's when I started to feel that agitation and that anger energy, okay? So let's get the mental health energy of whoever this is dealing with these emotions here. Mindset in reverse, okay? And a disclaimer, I am not a therapist. I'm not a licensed mental health provider. These are for psychoeducational purposes only. And it does not substitute a therapy relationship with a licensed mental health provider. If you need help, if you are thinking about harming yourself or anyone else, please seek a professional licensed therapist or call 988 or 911, okay? So what is this mindset in reverse energy? Why are they angry? Somebody could be having really bad thoughts. And I'm hearing, when I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts. Okay, they gave me a lot of mindset energy again. On a scale of 0 to 10, how much do you feel that you are good enough just as you are? Create 2 columns. In each column, write what makes you feel good enough and not good enough. A lot of mindset energy. Which self-limiting thoughts do you have that keep getting in your way? Choose a self-limiting thought and do something this week that goes against that thought. And then the cycle card is here and it's in reverse. Which habits have helped you through a tough time but are no longer working? So somebody could be going through a tough time right now. It says it's normal to develop habits, but at some point they are no longer needed and have to be replaced or deleted. Exactly. So it's like I said, as soon as I ask Spirit to get the taste out of my mouth, somebody's triggered. That's what it is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's triggered. That's why they're going through this. Who is Spirit? Show me clearly who could be possibly in this energy. Let's get some signs. This could be you. This could be the person you're dealing with. Venus energy here, okay? Feminine energy. Leo energy, okay? Somebody could be very triggered by something when it comes to some type of truth, okay? And then Virgo at the end, bottom of the deck, okay? Leo, Virgo, Venus, feminine. Somebody could be very triggered. So let's get some Black Rose energy. I'm going to get a ancient animal wisdom card. This could be you, or this could be somebody you're dealing with. This could be somebody outside of yourself. Could be triggered in this energy. Bind, block, blind, and banish any negative energy if it comes through trying to infiltrate this message, Spirit. It's like the truth of something is I also heard out of sight, out of mind, okay? What is this? Trapped and time here. And these are both in reverse. They flipped over, okay? Now, or needing time, now is not the time. Time will bring unexpected changes, okay? And then trapped is in reverse. Stuck, locked down, mental prison, and captive. Okay, so it's like the truth is somebody's out of time. And somebody is getting out of this trapped energy here. Tethered. We talked about somebody being tethered to somebody's energy a while ago, okay? Telepathy, intuition, dreams, and heart songs. So you could be getting spiritual nudges in regard to the truth about somebody, okay? Maybe somebody is angry because of you changing your mind about something, okay? Well, the truth is in this energy that somebody is not wasting time and they're not trapped. And I feel like with this tethered energy, with this party energy under it, and ego under it, somebody is arrogant. And I had that energy earlier too. Arrogant, risky. And I feel like your intuition was telling you it was time to cut this person off, okay? You could have been, this person could have been dating multiple people here in this energy. And I feel like the secret is out when it comes to this. You're learning something. Here we go with this ascending energy, okay? I feel like you're learning something, okay? But I feel like somebody's moved on. And by you moving on, somebody else is very angry, okay? So let's get some divination cards because I want to see what this energy is. Why is this person so angry? And I feel like the anger is because these cards flew out before I tapped in. With this dismemberment energy, okay? I feel like this is like breaking up the energy. You feel what I'm saying? Because somebody's old ways are no longer working. So somebody could be broken to pieces. You know what I'm saying? With this dismemberment energy. I feel like they're under judgment, though, with judgment here. And then adjudication is at the bottom of that. Maybe you cut something off. You're completely done with somebody, and somebody's really angry about it, okay? Yeah, communication. You could have cut communication with this person because you see the truth about them, okay? This person could be very arrogant. Yeah, with the flowers and fickle, it's like not going back and forth with these niggas, okay? Omen. And somebody is like, with this looking out the window here, Inside Out is what I'm hearing, okay? Inside Out, you know that Emotions movie, the movie about all the emotions? Inside Out could be significant, okay? Yeah, certainty and confirmation is coming out, and this is in reverse, okay? It's like, I'm feeling like this could be the opposite energy, okay? With this fickle uncertainty in reverse, the in and out, you're not going in and out or back and forth with somebody who doesn't know. They're not certain about what they want. You know, they can't confirm something. I feel like that wishy-washy energy again. You know? Yeah. Something could have been about abundance at the bottom of the deck, okay? Something could have been about money. And they couldn't control somebody, okay? With this power and thunder and lightning. And then alchemy is in reverse. So it's giving again, okay? Abundance and message is in reverse. Money over mental. Something could be about money and not getting a message about it too. So maybe somebody is in a situation regarding money, okay? For money. Something could be about money, okay? Mastery in reverse with seeking. Seeker. This is that dowsing rod. So somebody is looking for something, but they haven't quite figured it out with this mastery in reverse. It's like not quite figuring out what something is or how to do something or what something is. But I figure like somebody could have figured you out and they're triggered. Maybe because you cut them off, you're completely done here. Okay? It could be a feminine and a masculine energy. I feel like whoever is on the other opposite end of this, I feel like they're angry maybe because you cut them off. You're done with this person. You're not going back and forth, okay? You're not talking to them. And maybe they're not understanding why they don't understand. Because it's something about also with this star energy of them being unhealed. And something about mentally as well. Okay? What is this? Yeah, the owl is in reverse. Okay, so we're going to read on the owl real quick. With the warthog in reverse. So this is somebody who, because the warthog is talking about beauty, warthogs can be seen as, they're unapproachable. But I'm thinking about the warthog and how he was treated by other animals in the forest on The Lion King. Again, and we got Leo energy, okay? But the warthog's ugly. You know what I'm saying? They're seen as ugly on the outside, but he had a good heart on the inside, right? But in reverse, with the warthog, this is about not seeing what's on the inside, only being focused on what's on the outside. In the upright, this is about feeling beautiful regardless of that, knowing even though it's not what you look like, so somebody could have superficial values, okay? And then you got 33 in reverse with the owl. So I'm going to see why the owl is in reverse. Break it down to the 6, and the 6 is about balance. So something could be about imbalance, and it's falling on this mental energy. With the certainty in reverse, inner shaman. Shaman lives with his heart in two places. One lives within, and the other invisibly extends through the crown of his head, resting high above his auric field. This dual heart energy connects you and owl to your spirit world and ancestors of light. Shaman's heart blesses you today in accepting that you are the greatest healer. When shaman comes calling, it's time to tap into and trust your innate wisdom. Listen to the sound of a drum, rhythmically in tune with the beat of your own heart. Release the ego mind and become one with your true self. All of your answers live within you. Today is the day to embrace a nature walk. Let loose with a tribal dance, or perhaps seek out a fellow healer to share in light work together and illuminate your wisdom within. So again, I was talking about wisdom within and not listening to their higher self, okay? I feel like you're not going back and forth with this person because you realize this person is in their old ways ain't gonna work, okay? So they could have had a lot of mental mind games playing, okay? They could have been in a lot of mental energy. I feel like with this drama, I feel like you are protected from this person who has anger and control issues, okay? Because I was so agitated earlier, and I feel like I was feeling whoever person this energy this is. I feel like with this energy retrieval and you are protected, you protected yourself. You could have been blocking this person, okay? You could have blocked this person. Yeah, because you know, with be yourself, be authentic, and reverse, this person is inauthentic, okay? We got Scorpio at the bottom of the deck. This person is inauthentic, okay? Look it. Lies, cheating, manipulating, gossip, okay? And this could be in regard to a past relationship or a breakup, okay? And you're not allowing this person to project or project their energy onto you anymore. And I feel like that's why this person is having such a difficult time. We're going to get a couple of these, okay? A couple of my homemade cards. Something about the black light, okay? Something about a black light. Something about Oregon. Something about a cult. Let me fold these up, okay? I don't know what that has to do with anything. Somebody could be traveling to Oregon. Could be a group of people traveling together. I keep seeing I seen flamingos earlier. Swingers. That's that swingers energy, okay? I seen flamingos earlier when I was on my walk. So it's that swingers. Yeah, somebody could be light skinned, okay? Some could be about a court order. Yeah, you need reassurance that you are protected from whoever this angry, controlling person is, okay? Something about somebody could have had a penthouse suite. A runner chaser dynamic, okay? I feel like you see this. Yeah, does and does, okay? Doesn't, but in reverse this is doesn't. This person does have a crush on you, Lil Kim, okay? It's cool, not trying to put the rush on you. I had to let you know that I got a crush on you, okay? They're married, okay? Whoever this person is that has a crush on you, they're married. Maybe they're running away from their problems when it comes to a marriage. I keep getting emails sent from companies that I don't have account. Another cybersecurity breach. Somebody could be, oh my God. Somebody could be trying to email or message somebody. They are demonic. They have a low vibe, okay? They said don't overthink so much. It's easy to let your mind wander. Don't. You are beautiful, so don't let this lower vibrational person get to you. Stay grounded with your raising your vibration. Put your feet in the grass. So you could be grounded right now. You could be not worried about anything. And you know what's funny is I seen this little animated thing yesterday, and it was this man, right? He appeared to be this like handsome person, and he was sitting next to this lady, and she was depicted as the devil, like a demon, right? And he's sitting next to her in his human form, but she's in this demon form. Well, another angel comes up, and she's looking at the man. He leaves the little demon lady and gets with the angel, right? While the angel gets with him, she starts turning into the demon because she realizes that this man is not grounded. He hates nature. He's a hunter, so he kills animals. So by the time she stopped dealing with this person, she had turned into the person that he was with before. So it wasn't either of the women. I mean, you have to take accountability. 1922 could be significant. But you have to take accountability for, dealing with a person and continuing to deal with a person. But it wasn't the girl who was looking like the demon that was the problem. He made her look like the problem when really it was him, okay? And she started realizing, yeah, this is a manipulation through spell words, okay? And this person could be always bringing up old stuff, okay? And again, it doesn't have to be them necessarily, it was like, I heard that. I'm also seeing Sex in the City when Miranda ran into her ex and he was like, I knew you'd come back to me. She was like, oh, you did? He was like, yeah, I was thinking about you and I lit a candle. So it could very well be somebody could be lighting candles, trying to do love spells. And I feel like that shit backfired. Because you could be completely done. Like, you're no longer blinded by whoever this person is. And it could be because this person is super arrogant. Okay? There could be a very afraid of your gifts too, okay? Code red. Yeah, look what I said. They was doing some type of, and men do this too. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing about it. Like, there are men who participate in those types of practices to, yeah, he's lying. Okay, whoever it is, he or she is lying. Okay. The color brown, so you could be stable. They could have been doing kind of this energy towards your stability too, trying to knock you off of your path. And that's what happens when you get these tests and people, 207 could be significant. When you get these tests from certain people, Spirit likes to test us to see how far we've come along. So this person would only come in, as I'm seeing that image of that man with those two women, and both of those women became lower vibrational because of his energy being attached to his energy, tethered to his energy. You feel what I'm saying? His risky energy and his arrogance. They began to project the energy that he gave off by being tethered to him. So this person was trying to tether themselves to your stability, your grounded, your connectedness to the earth and nature, your humility, your simplicity, reliability, your security, your comfort. And brown is also seen in the robes of some Buddhist monks. So you could be very zen, very peaceful. And this person was trying to tether themselves to your energy. And I feel like you can see that. And this person has a lot of infidelities, okay? I feel like this person is hiding the fact that they're married. They could have lying about a pregnancy or being pregnant by somebody, okay? There was lying, okay? The names Kate, Duke, Mario, and Alessandra, okay? Could be significant. They do not have to be. Somebody lied about a baby or is lying, okay? Burnt berberine. Or root, okay? This is a recipe, okay? So recipe by Sir, and I was just listening to that song. Okay? Are you happy, baby? Really, are you happy? Now she's fiending for the rest of me, but that isn't in the recipe. Let it go, girl. This ain't what you want, you know. You could be very unforgettable to this person, though, okay? You could be in this monk energy, just very zen, very grounded. They could want to date. They could want to be planning, but they could also be dating multiple people. Hella arrogant, okay? They could be very obsessed, okay? They could be in their head and they could have excessive thoughts, but this is how you know when something is a red flag, okay? Nothing should have you to the point to where you question yourself so much and it keeps you in your head about where you stand with a person, what this person's intentions really are. Thank you, because the trees is shaking so much right now. Thank you, Most High, for giving me the clarity when it comes to this energy right now. This person could have somebody in their head a lot, always constantly thinking about, and this is the potential. This is why it would knock you off of your balance, because you would consistently be in your head about whether this person is being authentic. Where do we stand? What are we doing? And I can understand that. I can relate to that. But spirit is like you dodged a bullet in this situation because this person is very, very dishonest. Okay. And I feel like their old ways are no longer working. They have outdated ways. Okay. And somebody could be angry, not because you've walked away, because they couldn't manipulate you. They couldn't master your energy. They couldn't figure you out. They was trying to figure your ass out. That's why, okay? And you have no fire. I hear fire and desire, but that shit's in reverse. You have no desire to deal with this person. This person could be very insensitive, and he has a ring in his hand, okay? Yeah, your perception of this person has changed, okay? And I feel like you're no longer wasting time with patience in reverse because you have the foresight that this person is very an illusionist, okay? And they need to seek a new direction, okay? They need to seek it. Look, get more information here, okay? Spirit, what is confirm this energy to me, please? Yeah, it's a no for this person, okay? And I feel like this person knows that it's time to choose a new direction, okay? So what you need to know for whoever is, this could be the Quartz Watchers. Choose a new direction, okay? Choose God. How about that? Choose God. For the person who is in the upright, what's the animal spirit energy that they could be focused on right now? Upright. Wild dog. Mubulu, number 19, okay? Number 19 could be significant. This breaks down to the 10. Okay, also breaking down to the 1, which is brand new beginnings and endings. Okay, closing out a cycle. So I feel like you closed out a cycle with this person. Okay. Ooh, I like this energy. What's this wild dog? It's giving that zebra around the okay. Listening. You are listening. Thank you. Wild Dog asks you to be conscious of the quality of your listening skills today. One of the greatest gifts you can give and receive is to listen and be heard. By crafting your listening today, an opportunity lies in admiring the eyes of another, as the eyes are the windows of the soul. Wild Dog asks you to share your awareness and full presence with those you encounter today. Give them the gift of your open mind, loving heart, and willingness to just hear what is being said. Wild Dog cleanses you of any judgments and inner chatter while gifting you the magic of listening. You listen to this person. We listen and we don't judge, but we do call judgment around here, okay? You listened. Not only did you listen to your higher self, you listened to the Most High, you listened to your ancestors. My granddaddy looking at me. You listened to this person, and it's a no for me, Scott, okay? It was a no, okay? You listened to this person and you understood. You're using your empathy for the betterment of your situation, okay? You call judgment. You call judgment, okay? You call judgment. And for that, you passed the test. And you completely shattered with this dismemberment. Yeah, you knew this person was non-committal and non-conforming, okay? They have unconventional life choices. They live an alternative lifestyle. I know that this person, I'm very positively sure that this person is a swinger. Because I saw flamingos earlier, and it's giving me that reading I did about swingers and cruise ships, okay? But I feel like you freed yourself of this, okay? Two of coins in reverse here. Poor choices. Okay, this person makes poor choices. Or in the past, you could have made poor choices, but I feel like you're coming out of that. Look, whoop, the moon. You got mental clarity. You see the truth. Ace of Swords energy. We're going to close it out there, okay? That was beautiful. And this person feels left out in the cold. That's why they mad. So I'm going to close it out there. We're going to go ahead and... yeah, they feeling left out in the cold, but the whole time they was playing mind games, okay? And with the Six of Wands in reverse, pride comes before fall. This person was very prideful and arrogant, very conceited, self-centered, narcissist. They're a follower, you know what I'm saying? Very much a show-off, and and this person is just lower vibrational, okay? Lower vibrational. vibrational, and the fate is for them is in reverse. Whatever direction they're moving in is the grounds for karma, and you attaching yourself and tethering to yourself to that energy would have provided you with karma too. Okay, you would have been taking on this person's karma had you went back to this person. So I don't know what they was doing while you wasn't fucking with them, but it wasn't the right stuff. So good for you. Whoever needs this, you passed the test that spirit was giving you, and now you can move on gracefully. Okay, shit, look what I said. 6 of coins in reverse. They have strings attached. Okay, strings attached, but you finna get the 10 of coins because you ended this situation. So I love you. I just needed to tap into that energy, clear it out, because it was giving me a lot of agitation, and it just wasn't settling right with me. Again, I was getting very nauseous at the thought of whatever this energy was. So I'm glad that we got that out the way. We released that energy. Let's disperse it. And something could be also about a disbursement. However, yeah, let's go. Okay. I'll send you love, peace, light, and prosperity. And I'll be back with another one.